Caring viewers, this is Stop Animal Cruelty on Supreme Master Television. On today's program, we focus on the resplendent tiger, recognized as one of the most magnificent and beautiful animals on Earth. Throughout history, the tiger has been admired as a powerful symbol of strength, nobility, and wisdom, and revered by many cultures. In a poll conducted by the cable and satellite television channel Animal Planet, with 50,000 viewers in 73 countries participating, the tiger was voted to be the world's favourite animal. But the irony is, humankind allows this beloved, majestic and dignified being to be subjected to unconscionable forms of cruelty and vicious slaughtering.
The images in the following program are highly sensitive and may be as disturbing to viewers as they were to us. However, we have to show the truth about animal cruelty.
At the turn of the 20th century, a population of over 100,000 tigers graced our Earth. Now, according to the non-profit conservation group World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, there are only about 3,200 wild tigers left in the world, and the species ranks number 1 on its list of the 10 most critically endangered species on Earth. Yet, in spite of all this, the violent killing of this incredible animal still continues. Ms. Andrea Ng is the president of EarthCare, a Hong Kong-based non-profit animal protection and sustainable living organisation. Ms. Ng has been a vegan for 23 years, and approximately 99% of her group's volunteers are vegetarians. She has been working tirelessly to save the tiger, and now explains why this animal continues to be mercilessly murdered.
The reason why the tigers became extinct very quickly is due to poaching by humans. As we all know, tigers are famous for, firstly, the beautiful skin, and secondly, is also because of the bones and the body parts of the tiger used for Chinese medicine, and for medicine for rheumatics, and for making tiger bone rinds, etc. So that's why hunters and poachers killed the tigers and then sell these medicines to many parts of the world, especially Chinese communities, and reap a big profit during the process.
Unfortunately, some still believe that consuming certain body parts of a powerful animal means that animal's power will be transferred to their body. Ms. Ng says this archaic and ignorant notion has unfortunately created a market for tiger body parts, even in the 21st century.
Many tigers being poached are from Southern Asia and China. This is because of the false cultural assumptions and beliefs that consuming tiger bones and tiger parts could contribute to your health and contribute to your physical prowess and stamina and strength, etc. However, there's no scientific proof for these assumptions. So make sure that you remind your friends about it. In fact, there are more than 100 Chinese herbal alternatives that could replace these animal body parts, and they are also very cheap. There are many poor communities, for example, in India, and the people there could reap a lot of profit by killing animals and selling them to more developed areas like South China or Hong Kong. So that's why there's a big black market involved in the poaching business.
Although many countries have passed laws making it illegal to kill tigers, the massacre still continues.
For example, in countries like India and Java, they could not spare enough resources in law enforcement to help with protecting the tigers, both in the wild and in the sanctuary. And in fact, there are many unfortunate incidents that even the tigers and cubs living in the sanctuaries supposed to be protected were also poached and killed. So that's why the problem is very serious. Many tigers were caught in traps set by hunters and poachers in the forest. A lot of tigers have to bleed for many hours before they die. So that's why it's a very cruel process.
Nitin Desai, a conservationist at the Wildlife Protection Society of India, described in a 2006 interview with the US news magazine Time the chilling and heartless method poachers use to evade park officials in Indian tiger sanctuaries. A tiger will step into an iron trap set by the poacher and become immobilized. However, the second this happens, he normally will let out a loud cry of agony that will give an alert to the rangers that something is amiss. To prevent the rangers from becoming aware that the tiger is in danger, a poacher will immediately stab the tiger in their throat and then mercilessly rip out their vocal cords so they cannot scream. Next, the killer will callously electrocute, poison, or shoot the king of the jungle to end his life.
Some poachers killed the tigers by shooting them with guns. However, these poachers obtained these illegal firearms through the black market and through organized crime syndicates. So that's why if you don't buy any tiger bone, tiger parts, or tiger medicine, you will not be contributing to these organized crime activities.
When we return, we will further explore how our tiger friends are being horrifically slaughtered by greedy individuals and thus being driven ever closer to extinction. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
The images in the following program are highly sensitive and may be as disturbing to viewers as they were to us. However, we have to show the truth about animal cruelty.
Some tourists like to buy tiger skins to be carpets of their homes. However, nowadays there are so many synthetic materials that you could decorate your homes very beautifully. Again, there's no need for you to buy a tiger skin and contribute to this illegal black market and very unsustainable practice of tiger poaching.
This is the Stop Animal Cruelty series on Supreme Master Television. The continual killing of the splendid and highly endangered tiger for their skin and body parts is a sad reality of our world. Anthony Ma is a vegan wildlife preservationist from British Columbia, Canada, and the founder of the non-profit wildlife conservation group Heal Our Planet Earth, or HOPE, which seeks to end the hunting of all animals.
I'm a Chinese Canadian. I was born in the Guangdong province and raised in Hong Kong.
Like Andrea Ng, Mr. Ma is a strong advocate for the tigers and is working to eliminate the sale of all tiger-based medicines in North America. Working alone at the beginning, he started his mission to save tigers and other wildlife by investigating certain businesses in Vancouver, Canada's Chinatown district.
In my first campaign in 1995, I just went to Chinatown and checked out what was available there in the Chinese traditional medicine stores, and I found a lot of endangered species products like tiger bone medicines. So I basically checked out all the pharmacy stores and I cataloged every store in terms of what they carry. And then I found the most photogenic one, and then I just called up CTV, CBC and Globe, asked them to just come down to Chinatown to document me actually purchasing these products right in the open, paying it at the counter, walk across the street and showed it to the camera. So to get a message through media, to get the people very upset and pressure the government to form a law to tell the people here that they can't do it, is the way that I did it.
Thanks to Mr. Ma's courageous efforts, a few months afterwards, the Canadian government banned the sale of tiger and other wildlife-based medicines.
Remind your friends and family members that if you buy these animal products, you're actually contributing to the illegal trade and the huge black market involved in the process. Bear in mind that all these beliefs in the proudness of eating tiger meat, tiger bones, tiger run, etc. are without any scientific proof, and there's no medical value at all. So remember the slogan, when the buying stops, the killing can too.
Some tigers are captured in the wild and then exploited for entertainment purposes. Though allowed to live, their lives in captivity involve extreme abuse and maltreatment. Consider, for example, the use of tigers in the circus.
Even huge, powerful animals can be beaten into submission. For circus animals, their world is one of confinement and frustration, punctuated by violence. Even if animals are sick or injured, the show must go on and the circus keeps moving.
For a tiger, as for any other animal, life in the circus is a brutal and degrading affair. He is taught to perform so-called tricks which go against his natural instincts, such as jumping through flaming hoops of fire. Between shows, he is transported in a small cage for long distances with minimal protection from the elements. When moved, the tiger may be dragged by a chain that is wrapped around his neck or prodded with a club. Several so-called trainers may surround the cat with clubs in their hands and force him to obey commands through fear and intimidation. Circuses are not the only places tigers may be put on display and treated with zero compassion. Take the case of a truck stop in Grotate, Louisiana, USA, where Tony the tiger, a 9-year-old Siberian Bengal tiger, has lived his entire life. He spends 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, locked in a small concrete and steel cage, surrounded by the noxious fumes from the constant stream of cars and trucks passing by and the deafening noise of the highway. People stare at him and even taunt him. A sign on his cage asks people not to throw things at him. Tony the tiger lives a life of abuse, neglect and exploitation. Several animal welfare groups have attempted over the years to have him freed through legal action, but have not yet succeeded. What does the future hold for the tiger? There are some constructive signs of the world coming together to save this wonderful being. In late January 2010, the first Asia Ministerial Conference on Tiger Conservation was held in Thailand, where senior officials from 13 nations with tiger populations, including Bangladesh, Bhutan, Cambodia, China, India, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Nepal, Russia, Thailand and Vietnam, as well as large non-governmental organizations like the World Bank attending. In the fall, the 2010 Year of the Tiger Summit will be held in Russia to work towards solutions to preserve the lives of our tiger friends, with the heads of state from all 13 countries expected to attend. Also, as we have seen today, there are wildlife conservation organizations across the globe that have initiated projects to safeguard this wonderful being. We applaud Andrea Ng of EarthCare, Anthony Ma of Heal Our Planet Earth, and the many other caring individuals like them around the world for their steadfast commitment to tiger protection. For more information on tiger conservation, please visit Heal Our Planet Earth at www.all-creatures.org/hope, EarthCare at www.earth.org.hk. According to the Chinese zodiac, February 14th marks the beginning of the Year of the Tiger. Thus, may humanity live in ever greater harmony with all our animal co-inhabitants and our environment in these auspicious times and beyond. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Stop Animal Cruelty series on Supreme Master Television. Next is enlightening entertainment following noteworthy news. May all beings on earth soon know lives of peace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/stop-animal-cruelty.